WWE Raw on Netflix, June 30th, 2025. Results: New Day vs. Judgment Day, Sheamus vs. Rusev, Rhea Ripley, more. On June 30th, 2025, WWE hosted a new episode of Monday Night Raw from the PPG Paints Arena in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. The show was headlined by New Day defending the World Tag Titles against Judgment Day. The full results are listed. Refresh the site for the latest updates as the show happens. WWE Raw on Netflix, June 30th, 2025. Rhea Ripley kicks off the show. WWE World Tag Team Championship match, New Day, Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods, C, vs. Judgment Day, Finn Bálor and McDonagh. Sheamus vs. Rusev. Penta and Sami Zayn vs. Bronson Reed and Bron Breakker. Gunther appears. Nick Aldis and Adam Pearce will have an announcement concerning WWE Evolution. Live coverage. Corey Graves and Michael Cole welcomed the audience to the broadcast before transitioning into the opening match. Rhea Ripley came to the ring to cut a promo, but was interrupted by IYO SKY. Sky told Ripley she cannot be on top without the title before saying she was given to pick her opponent for WWE Evolution, saying she would pick Ripley. Ripley then accepted the challenge. Dominik Mysterio showed AJ Styles the doctor's note showing he was sidelined from action, but Styles did not buy it. WWE World Tag Team Championship match, Judgment Day, Finn Bálor and McDonagh, def. New Day, Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods, C, via pinfall, coup de grace from Bálor on Woods, to win the titles. Bayley and Lyra Valkyria argued backstage before Adam Pearce booked a match between the two for tonight. There was a vignette for Bill Goldberg ahead of his match against Gunther at Saturday night's main event. American-made, Chad Gable, Ivy Nile, Julius Creed and Brutus Creed, confirmed that Gable had shoulder surgery and will be out of action. Ludwig Kaiser was lurking in the background during this segment. Rusev def. Sheamus via pinfall, mule kick. Nick Aldis and Adam Pearce announced a battle royal for Evolution, with the winner challenging for a title of their choosing on Clash in Paris. Another masked wrestler dressed up as Grande Americano appeared to meet with Ivy Nile and the Creed brothers, leaving them speechless. Karrion Kross attacked Sami Zayn backstage. Stephanie Vaquer was interviewed in the crowd, where she vowed to win the Women's Battle Royal at Evolution and win the Women's World title. Gunther cut a promo, where he said he would prove Goldberg never had it. After that, Seth Rollins interrupted and responded to Gunther's claim that Rollins had achieved absolutely nothing on Night of Champions by saying he only flew to stop CM Punk from being champion, but put Gunther on notice. CM Punk interrupted and ran Rollins out of the ring before being confronted by Gunther. Punk shoved Gunther to the floor to stay out of his business. As that went down, LA Knight attacked Rollins in the crowd before heading to the concession stands. Rollins dumped a drink on Knight before running away. Roxanne Perez was welcomed into the Judgment Day before saying she was looking to go after Kairi Sane after sidelining Liv Morgan. There was a vignette for Kairi Sane, where Sane said she was coming for all the gold. Bayley vs. Lyra Valkyria ended in a draw, double pin. Bayley and Valkyria brawled after the match. They were separated by security guards. Bronson Reed and Bron Breakker, with Paul Heyman, def. Penta and Sami Zayn via pinfall, spear from Breakker on Zayn. Breakker and Red attacked Penta after the match, but Jey Uso made the save by taking out Breakker and Reed with a chair to end the broadcast. Raw discussion post, June 30th, 25. WWE Raw highlights, June 30th, 2025. CM Punk retaliates, Gunther and Rhea Ripley appear, matches announced for SNME and Evolution, Karrion Kross attacks Sami Zayn and more. Hello everyone and welcome to KL Now's highlights and results of the WWE Monday Night Raw, June 30th, 2025. The start is just a few hours away. I'm your host, Abhijit, and I'll be keeping you company through what promises to be a fascinating evening of WWE. Please wait 30 seconds for the live blog to load. Home. Sports. IPL 2025. Live score. Raw. WWE Raw highlights. June 30th, 2025. CM Punk retaliates. Gunther and Rhea Ripley appear. Matches announced for SNME and Evolution. Karrion Kross attacks Sami Zayn and more. By Abhijit Singh. Follow. Abhijit has been telling sports stories through his words at Kale now since 2024. He covers pro wrestling, MMA, boxing and Formula 1. Published at July 1st, 2025 at 3:30 a.m. Modified at July 1st, 2025 at 6:47 a.m. Courtesy, WWE. 0. Hello everyone and welcome to Kale Now's highlights and results of the WWE Monday Night Raw, June 30th, 2025. The start is just a few hours away. I'm your host, Abhijit, and I'll be keeping you company through what promises to be a fascinating evening of WWE. Please wait 30 seconds for the live blog to load. The 11th edition of Night of Champions culminated on Saturday, and WWE is now set to deliver the fallout show of Monday Night Raw, which will feature the aftermath from the PLE. The June 30th show will air live from the PPG Paints Arena in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Multiple top stars are advertised for the show, including Cody, Rhodes, Rhea Ripley, Gunther, Jey Uso, and Sheamus, among others. Additionally, the show will have an early start time of 6 p.m. Eastern Time, 3 p.m. Pacific Time, 2 hours earlier than the usual start time. Matches and segments announced for WWE Raw, June 30th, 2025. Rhea Ripley to kick off tonight's show. World Heavyweight Champion Gunther to appear. The New Day, Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods, versus The Judgment Day, Finn Bálor and McDonagh, World Tag Team titles. Rusev vs. Sheamus. Sami Zayn and Penta vs. Bron Breakker and Bronson Reed. General managers Adam Pearce and Nick Aldis will bring things into focus for Evolution. The New Day, versus The Judgment Day, World Tag Team titles. World Tag Team Champions The New Day, Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods, are set to defend the title against The Judgment Day, Finn Bálor and McDonagh, on the Fallout show. The match was made official by General Manager Adam Pearce during last week's show. While the champions are not happy about the match, they will have to defend the titles for the second time in Pittsburgh. Rusev vs. Sheamus. The promotion also announced another match for the show, this time during the Night of Champions PLE. Rusev and Sheamus will continue their feud, which reignited following Rusev's return last month. This will be their first singles meeting in over 11 years. The two stars recently locked horns in the opening match of the King of the Ring tournament. Sami Zayn and Penta vs. Bron Breakker and Bronson Reed. After their brawl last week in the main event of Night of Champions, Penta will team up with Sami Zayn to battle Bron Breakker and Bronson Reed. The two interfered in the main event, during the undisputed title clash between John Cena and CM Punk at the order of Seth Rollins, who wanted to cash in the MITB contract. However, the plan was spoiled by Penta and Sami Zayn. Furthermore, Rhea Ripley is set to kick off the Fallout show, while World Heavyweight Champion Gunther is also set for an appearance. Additionally, General Managers Adam Pearce and Nick Aldis will put things into focus for the upcoming All-Women's Evolution PLE, which is set for July 13th in Atlanta, Georgia. Potential spoiler on Rhea Ripley's WWE Raw segment. Rhea Ripley will be kicking off tonight's episode of WWE Raw in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. The Eradicator defeated Raquel Rodriguez in a grueling street fight over the weekend at Night of Champions 2025 in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. Ripley lost the Women's World Championship to IYO SKY on the edition of WWE Raw following Elimination Chamber 2025. The Genius of the Sky successfully defended the Women's World Championship against Bianca Belair and Rhea Ripley in a triple threat match at WrestleMania 41. The 28-year-old may be planning on calling out IYO SKY tonight on Raw to set up a future title match. There have been recent reports that the promotion may be considering having Sky defend the Women's World Championship against Mommy at Evolution 2. Ripley added fuel to the fire by claiming she had a championship mindset in a recent post and may kick off tonight's episode of the Red Brand by calling out the Japanese star. Jade Cargill won the Queen of the Ring tournament this past Saturday night at Night of Champions by defeating Asuka and earned a title match at SummerSlam as a result of the victory. It will be interesting to see what Rhea Ripley has to say when she kicks off tonight's episode of WWE Raw. WWE Raw free live streaming online, June 30th. Get Monday Night Raw live TV telecast details with time and IST in what promises to be a blockbuster WWE Monday Night Raw after a successful Night of Champions 2025. The weekly wrestling episode will see stars like Gunther, Rhea Ripley, Penta, Bronson Reed, and others make in-ring appearances. Get Monday Night Raw live TV telecast and streaming online details with time and IST below, and what promises to be a blockbuster WWE Monday Night Raw after a successful Night of Champions 2025. The weekly wrestling episode will see stars like Gunther, Rhea Ripley, Penta, Bronson Reed, and others make in-ring appearances. WWE Monday Night Raw on June 30th, July 1st in India, will begin at 3:30 a.m. Indian Standard Time, AST, and take place at PPG Paints Arena in Pittsburgh. Unfortunately, WWE Raw live telecast will not be available for TV viewing options. Fans have online streaming. Fans can watch WWE Raw live streaming viewing option on the Netflix app and website, at the cost of a subscription. WWE Raw tonight, June 30th. Penta Sami Zayn takes on Bronson Reed and Bron Breakker, Tag Championship up for grabs, and other exciting events to look forward to on Monday Night Raw on Netflix. Officially brings you all the latest breaking news, viral trends,